those who had faith in the good news, Elizabeth.
When it comes to emulating the example that some set for us, it helps to know a little bit about the person, doesn't it? Who they are. It helps us to give it that personal connection. For me in particular, it helps me to remember that example if I know a little bit about that person. So, who was Elizabeth? Well, Elizabeth, as Brother Torres highlighted and several of our video clips have shown us, was married to the priest Zechariah. But that wasn't her only connection to the priesthood. No, if we look in Luke, the first chapter, verse 5, we see she was one of Aaron's daughters, Jehovah's chosen high priest. It was in her bloodline. So proper, appropriate worship of Jehovah was very important to her. We see a description of Elizabeth in connection with this worship. If we look at Luke, the first chapter, let's take a look at verse 6. Here it's talking about Zechariah and Elizabeth, but it says that Elizabeth was righteous before God, walking blamelessly in accord with all the commandments and legal requirements of Jehovah. Yes, Elizabeth valued Jehovah, his guidelines, his principles that helped her make every decision in her life. And she did so with happiness and joy. Despite what she and Zechariah did, though, we see that she had done this not for a short period of time, but she was well along in years. She had set a lifetime of an example in this faithful worship. But if you walked into her home